What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? So we're back again for another episode review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 3, episode 17. Child, whatever. So we get into it. All the girls are back. We see not Ashley. We see Candace and her fiance at doing CrossFit. We see Giselle meeting up with Cal, her hairdresser that she's known for a while through her ex-husband. So basically, they're sitting down there, and the topic of discussion is not just what happened in France, but it's talking about Karen. Why are we still on this whole subject about whether or not Karen is living in her townhouse? Karen is with Ray. Karen got this. Karen got that. Can we talk about what happened with you, Trip, and all this stuff, and what's going on with you? Why are you talking to another person carrying her business around? It's just irritating. And of course, a little messy queen, gonna just eat it all up. Moving on from that, we have Karen meeting up with Matt. Matt and her discussing the fact that everybody has his name on their lips, basically saying what Ashley said about, you know, um, Matt saying that Karen lives in the townhouse. And she was like, yeah, the only time I ever said anything about you living in a townhouse was the first time we initially met. And that's when you lived in a townhouse or whatever with Ray and his little love bachelor pad. This is the same story that Karen had said previously too. You know, so she don't believe anything that's coming out of Ashley's mouth. So basically what is making it seem as though Ashley's taking stuff and just twisting it. And I can believe that because she does a lot of shit. Then we see her talking on the phone with her mom, and she's complaining in her feelings because she wanted to come home to that nice warm embrace from being gone from, the state so long, and then come back home to this loving house and all this stuff, but nobody's there. And I said, girl, okay. Whew, excuse me. This is what you get when you marry an older gentleman who's still working, who already did what they need to do in their life. And, basically, you want what you would expect a young man to do, probably. Okay. Y'all got issues and stuff going on. And Michael is just not that type of dude that's gonna be sitting around waiting and all this stuff. He gonna be going on with his life. That's what it is. And you get on the phone and you start talking about how your mother raised y'all and your mother did this and your mother did that. That's why it hurts you to hear that Michael would say what he said, give that excuse about not wanting to have kids with you because he don't want you to do the same thing that your mother did to y'all kid, to her kids, to you, to their kids. And I just really want them to let this relationship go. It's not gonna work. It's not working. So Candace's sister comes over. They're talking about their hair business and wanting taking it from offline and also doing a storefront and letting their mom know that they want to do this and they do not want her to be that much involved. Don't want her to, just stop the process. Girl, you can be a consultant, but you can't do this, you can't do that. And that's basically what they talked about. Then, Robin, she had in the beginning of the episode, she closed on a house of hers, I guess, that she flipped or whatever. It was sold for like $28,000 and 8 cents or some shit like that. So she doing her thing on that part. Now earlier this season, we saw her going to this raggedy ass house that she brought, and she was gonna flip it, fix it up, and do what she got to do to it. So this time, she invited Giselle and Ashley over to help break down the wall and get the stuff together and all that. And Ashley bring her ass over there in boots, like thigh high boots and shit like that. Like you finna go out or something. I'm like, girl, it's nasty, it's nasty, it's nasty, it's nasty. Ugh, ugh. I'm like, you prissy bitches, okay? What the fuck did you think that you was coming into? A house that was already flipped, a house already made and, you know, put together. I don't know. But after that, they go outside, have some little champagne, and then talking about Karen once again. They want to understand why Karen won't just open up and why she just won't say what's going on and be like, my life is a mess. She been said her life is a mess, okay? Y'all not hearing her, but y'all want to steady judge her and just be mad because she won't tell y'all every single detail that's going on in her life. Why would she want to tell y'all every single detail when y'all keep throwing that shit up in her face? Okay, that's what y'all do to each each other. Okay. Then they talking about something they want to dress up in disguises or whatever to go over there to her house. I said, come on now, we have to grow the fuck up. So we get to see with Monique and her husband, and they're finally getting back on the same page because when she left for her trip, they had gotten into an argument, and I guess they didn't resolve any of the issues. And so now she's massaging his feet. That's something that she used to do for him every time he got through with a game and stuff. I thought that was a cute moment. And they come to a resolution about how they need to listen more to each other, and he needs to not, blow a gasket every time he feel like he's being disrespected. She needs to listen to him and understand that, even though you don't get why he may be upset or why he may feel a certain way, just know that he feels that way. And I was like, look at this therapy moment. It was a cute moment. He got her some shoes or whatever and a little cupcake thingy for her birthday. He want to have some babies. She was telling them about how their problems actually led them, the girls, having a deep conversation, and they resolved their issues as well, and the trip went kind of okay. And then, they get this solemn, gloomy type music playing for Karen, which blew kind of confused me because I thought she was about to reveal some shit that she didn't reveal already, and we see her putting the napkins and the wine glasses on the dining room table, being all fancy with it, and they keep showing shots of inside the house. Now, remember, the girls were saying that she was having show furniture and stuff like that because she left all her other furniture at the other house. But she said basically she think that Ashley is jealous of her life and that she's obsessed, and because she got what she got and she just don't want to show her. She don't want to invite her to her home and shit like that. The same thing that she been saying, okay? And I'm like, okay, that's cute. But to be quite honest, Karen ain't got to prove shit to these bitches because whether or not, like she said, why don't you take my words as true? They ain't gonna believe it regardless. So hey, why am I gonna spend and waste time trying to convince y'all to, that I'm happy or that my life is okay? Bitch, y'all got problems too. Why don't y'all figure that shit out for yourselves? So Ashley goes over there to her mom's house. She told us that even though her mama didn't get rid of her deadbeat boyfriend, they did find a new place on her own. So without her and Michael's assistance. So that's a good thing, I guess. And she's telling her what went on in France and how everything the trip was good. She didn't bring anything back. And then she started going into what Michael said about her being a bad mother and how she didn't want Ashley to turn out like that and do the same thing that her mother did to them, to their kids. And of course, the mother is offended. Now, here's the question: would you have told your mother if your spouse had said something like this and you know that it would hurt your mother? Would you have told her what's going on? Ashley's whole thing is when there are some things that her mother has said negatively about Michael that she had to hide and never told Michael. And then there's some things that Michael has said about the mom that she's never told the mom. And so it created this false relationship. Like everything's all good, but it's really not. And I feel like in a lot of situations, especially when it comes to mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, and, spouses and stuff like that, or any relationship, you do have sometimes that you don't tell the complete truth about what a person feels. You nitpick and you say, "Oh, I can't stand when they do this and can't stand when you do that." Not thinking that it's gonna get back to them, but leave it to Ashley to give it to her mom. But in this situation, how do you feel? Do you think she should have told or whatever? I mean, they was up here financially taking care of her for a while, so it is what it is. I don't know. I'm like in the middle between that. I'm not mad that she told, and I'm not okay that she told. I'm just stuck in the middle. But the mom, she was like, how is it that he gonna feel that way when I was a single parent and I was doing all this stuff for y'all, and we may not have had a lot, but y'all still made it, and I still did what I could. And you know it's understandable for her to be upset because nobody wants their parenthood, their motherhood, their fatherhood, or any of that attacked. Because then Ashley mama said, well, at least my kids talk to me every other day. Yours don't. Okay, they don't even care for your ass. And I was like, well, shit, bitch. They hitting buttons. Okay, I ain't even gonna say they going below the belt. They hitting buttons, and it's working. So I don't know, Ashley and this whole thing, she started talking about the kids, and the mama said the thing is that he just want somebody, to have a sexy body and all that stuff. And, she tells the mom about how Uncle Juan said Michael just wanted a trophy wife. And like Ashley said, she's not getting younger. He's not getting younger. She's getting older. And this is something that she really wants in her life. And, she said she tried to think about the good times. I said, what good times? Okay, him spending money on you, that's it. And I'm just sitting here like, Ashley, you are literally about to settle for what? I don't see love when I see Ashley and Michael. I really don't. When I see Chris and Monique, I see love. Even when I see Chris and Candace, I see love between them. Okay, yeah, they had a little moments that's be petty and they be fighting or whatever, but I can still sense the love between them. Even a little bit between Karen and Ray. They've been together for so goddamn long. You just whatever with them. But when I see Michael and Ashley together, I don't see love. I see a benefactor with his benefactee. That's what I see. I see a sponsor. That's what I see. Like, you allowing yourself to be a trophy wife. You're allowing yourself to be a kept woman. And that's it. You gonna sacrifice what you want just to stay with this man because he got money? Is that what it is? You can find another bitch. You not ugly, okay? If that's what you think, you can find another nigga out here who got some money, who will actually love you and want to have the same things that you want, kids and all that. So you gonna sacrifice your uterus and not have the kids or whatever just because you want to stay with this man for his what? For what? What is he actually doing for you? Girl, Ashley, let that shit go. Quit forcing yourself to stay in situations that you're not happy in. Because you're not fooling nobody. And this is why I don't understand why you so involved in Karen's life and relationship when your shit ain't even fucking together. So Karen, Monique, and Candace, they meet up. They meet up at a place where Monique got married to Chris at, and where, she stopped traffic and took pictures and stuff like that. If you come downtown to in Chicago, you will see that, especially on like a Friday or a Saturday, you will see that all the time. And sometimes the streets have like this little divider in the middle where the plants and stuff are at, and people be taking pictures all right there. Or you go to Buckingham Fountain, they be taking pictures all right there. I'm like, y'all gotta move, okay? Y'all look cute or whatever, but move, okay? But anyway, they was talking about Candace and her relationship and how you need to not worry about this because they talking about the wedding, and then she was like, I'm so glad they brought up what about you and Chris, okay? Because we don't never really hear that much about you and Chris. It's always about this wedding talk and all this stuff. Y'all need to be equal on that, and not put so much pressure on each other for this shit and that and whoop de woo. And see, I like that Karen is there for you. Got people who are positive influence a little bit with Candace and doing what married people I feel as though should do, giving both sides of the story, or to a person that's about to get ready to get married, giving them, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Well, this is what happened with me, and this is what I learned, and you feel like you should do this and do that, and this is what you probably may be looking forward to. And if this happened, you need to just let stuff rock, and you need to be about your husband and be about your relationship, and not let stuff get to you, not let the outside influences and stuff. So that was nice. Then we get the other three dum dums going trying to buy pizza, finna dress up and go see if Karen lives exactly where she say she lives at. Stupid. So they go dressing up, looking stupid as fuck to try to go see if Karen live up in his house, and then it's gonna say to be continued. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. If I wanted to know, first of all, I wouldn't give a damn, okay? But if I was that stupid to go try to see if somebody lives somewhere, I'm gonna come dressed as myself, bitch, okay? That's stupid. Come on, stop being cowards. I can't wait till next week. It's the season finale because I'm ready for this to be over with. But I cannot wait until. See, this is what I don't understand. Ashley, you're so concerned about what the fuck is going on in Karen's life, and yours is falling the fuck apart. This nigga just literally said he was planning his life without you. Okay? He was planning his shit without you. Your own fucking husband. And then for this bitch to come up there to Ray about to. Ray may be old as goddamn dirt, but Ray looked like he old school as fuck. And he was about to cuss Michael's ass out. You do not come up to another man and ask him where the fuck he living at. Okay? Like you fucking know him. Ray said, if you don't get the fuck up out of my face. I was like, Ray come from the hood, bitch. That hood came out of Ray in that little preview, and I was all the way here for it. Michael, you about to get your nose busted again, okay? Boy, Boy, you know how white people think they can intrude in motherfuckers' business all the goddamn time. Bitch. Anyway, that was Real Housewives of Potomac. This was a filler ass episode. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.